Academy Award winner Michelle Yeoh stars in Star Trek, Section 31, and here's everything we know about Star Trek's first made-for-streaming movie. A spin-off of Star Trek, Discovery, Yeoh reprises her role as Emperor Philippa Georgiou, the former ruler of the Mirror Universe's Terran Empire who joined Starfleet Mysterious Section 31 in Star Trek, Discovery Season 2. Star Trek, Section 31 was originally planned as an ongoing show, and in January 2019, development began on a Star Trek, Section 31 series, which was scheduled to film from May to November 2020. Yeoh's character, Emperor Georgiou, was written out of Star Trek, Discovery Season 3, to segue her into Section 31. However, the COVID-19 pandemic halted Section 31's production. Yeoh's availability also impacted Section 31, especially when she won the Best Actress Academy Award for Everything Everywhere All at Once. However, Yeoh used her Oscar clout to put Section 31 into production, this time as a feature film to stream on Paramount Plus. Star Trek, Section 31 latest news. The release date is announced for Star Trek's first streaming film. Star Trek Section 31 director reflects on journey from TV show to movie. Custom image by Simone Ashmore. With developments moving quickly on the highly anticipated Star Trek movie, the latest news confirms the release date for Section 31. The announcement came at 2024's New York City Comic-Con, during Star Trek's expansive presentation at the yearly event. Along with the movie's poster, it was announced that Star Trek, Section 31 is set to drop on Paramount Plus on January 24, 2025. The poster features Georgiou wearing a dark cloak and standing against a stark yellow backdrop. Star Trek, Section 31 release date. Section 31 is coming in 2025. Star Trek, Section 31 has finally been placed on the Paramount Plus streaming calendar, but it won't be coming in 2024. Instead, the Michelle Yeoh-led feature is now slated to premiere on January 24, 2025. This comes nearly 5 years after the project was first announced, though a release date is a good sign that the movie will arrive on time and without further delays. Star Trek, Section 31 not premiering until 2025 makes sense since Paramount Plus lacks Star Trek content next year. The only other wrapped Star Trek project is Star Trek, Strange New Worlds Season 3, which will also premiere on Paramount Plus in 2025. Star Trek's next series, Star Trek, Starfleet Academy, doesn't start filming until fall 2024 for a potential 2026 release. This means a lot is riding on Star Trek, Section 31 as Star Trek's first streaming movie, but fans have already learned never to underestimate Michelle Yeoh's Emperor Georgiou. Section 31 is Star Trek's first streaming movie. Star Trek movies enter the streaming era. Star Trek, Section 31 is Star Trek's first movie made for streaming on Paramount Plus. Section 31 is also the first Star Trek movie made since Star Trek Beyond premiered in theaters in 2016. Section 31 is also said to be a very different type of Star Trek story, which is fitting since there's no indication it will be set on a Starfleet starship or space station, and will delve into the murky history of the United Federation of Planets' top-secret Black Ops agency. If Star Trek, Section 31 is a success on Paramount Plus, it opens the door for a sequel continuing the adventures of Emperor Georgiou. Section 31 becoming a hit also means the 2-hour format for Star Trek on Paramount Plus becomes a viable option for future projects. New Star Trek concepts or perhaps other Star Trek fans want, like the Star Trek, Picard continuation dubbed Star Trek, Legacy, could become made-for-streaming movies on Paramount Plus. Star Trek, Section 31 cast details. Section 31 includes new faces and Star Trek Legacy characters. Rachel Garrett, Casey Roll, in Star Trek Section 31 teaser trailer image via Paramount Plus. Joining Michelle Yeoh, who plays Philippa Georgiou, in Star Trek, Section 31's cast are Sam Richardson, Omari Hardwick, Casey Roll, Rob Kaczynski, Sven Rugruk, Humbly Gonzalez, James Hiroyuki Liao, Joe Ping, Maiku Martineau, and Augusto Bitter. Roll plays the younger version of Rachel Garrett, the doomed future captain of the USS Enterprise C, who was played by Tricia O'Neill in the Star Trek, The Next Generation classic, Yesterday's Enterprise. Richardson plays the first Chameleoid shapeshifter seen since Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, while Humbly Gonzalez plays a Deltan, a race seen in Star Trek, The Motion Picture. Meanwhile, Rob Kaczynski is not playing a Borg despite his character's cybernetic exosuit, but no other details are known. Maiku Martineau has been tapped to play a younger version of Georgiou. The remainder of the known cast members haven't had their roles revealed yet, but more details are expected soon. Fittingly, Star Trek, Section 31 story is shrouded in mystery. It has been revealed, however, that at least part of Section 31 takes place in Star Trek's lost era of the early 24th century before the events of Star Trek, The Next Generation. Section 31 also involves time travel since Emperor Georgiou jumps back 800 years from Star Trek Discovery's 32nd century. It's unclear at this juncture how things will connect, but the Lost Era offers opportunities to fill in some gaps between TOS and TNG.